Fauci has denied funding gain-of-function research that creates new deadly viruses. A new book from an investigative Australian reporter dives into how Dr. Anthony Fauci reportedly misled the Trump administration on gain-of-function research in China. Fauci's public persona as a cautious, careful medical professional is contradicted by his central role in kickstarting exceptionally fraught gain-of-function research in the United States after the ban introduced in the Obama era, along with his role in funding coronavirus research in China in unsafe laboratories. Laboratories that intelligence agencies suspect may have sparked the pandemic, Shari Markson details in her new book, What Really Happened in Wuhan. The book was released late last month and details how Fauci tried to convince White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to return funding to a research project in China, which was run by a U.S. nonprofit called EcoHealth Alliance. The funding to EcoHealth was suddenly terminated last year after a decade of the project studying bats in China to identify coronaviruses. Fauci had no qualms meeting with Meadows to try to overturn the EcoHealth decision, even though it was now public that this not-for-profit group had been funding the Wuhan laboratories conducting gain-of-function research on coronaviruses in the same city where the pandemic started. Fauci declined to comment, but sources familiar with his complaints say he mounted a case based on the lack of process, rather than any personal relationship with Daszak, the book states, referring to the president of EcoHealth Alliance, Peter Daszak. While Fauci did not tell top Trump administration officials about funding gain-of-function research, emails released through a FOIA request showed Fauci was concerned about the NIH funding such projects, the book states. Fauci was clearly concerned in the very earliest days of the outbreak that his agency had funded gain-of-function work at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, maybe even funding the laboratory that caused the pandemic. He had cause to be extremely worried, given scientists were telling him COVID-19 may have been genetically altered, Markson writes. Fauci has denied funding such research that creates new deadly viruses and was even grilled by Senator Rand Paul about the funding over the summer. You take an animal virus and you increase its transmissibility to humans. You're saying that's not gain of function? Paul asked Fauci during a Senate hearing July. No person on the planet has done more than Anthony Fauci to enable, expand and excuse gain-of-function research, Ebright said. Fauci said Sunday on Fox News that he can't think of anything he did that would have contributed to the allegations and controversy over funding dangerous research at the Wuhan lab.